the leader of your dealership, it's important to constantly re-evaluate your customer handling practices for every department. In decades past, we've earned a reputation that makes going to the dealership a less than pleasant experience. We have had a tendency to devise processes that benefit the dealership more than the customer. For example, sales departments that require customers to follow the dealership's road to the sale. Or, using 4 square worksheets. And finally, presenting quotes that do not meet federal truth in lending guidelines, otherwise known as payment packing. These practices have led to the emergence of companies like TrueCar and CarGurus. Many stores have evolved, but there is more work to do in our industry. Regardless of your dealership's assessment score on this item, the Retentrix team encourages you to meet with each department and hear their thoughts on doing the right things for your customers. During our years of experience, we have learned that the world's best customer-oriented companies are constantly changing their processes to exceed their customers' expectations. One example is Ritz-Carlton. Ritz makes simple but meaningful changes to how they handle their guests on a regular basis. Years ago, if a guest asked where the gift shop is located, a Ritz associate would escort the guest there. Today, the Ritz associate will ask the hotel guest if they would like to be escorted or directed. It's a minor change, but it shows that they evolve based on guest feedback. Here are a few things to consider if your dealership in your quest to always do what's right for your customers. First, does your sales team think that they must sell the customer? Today's customers come armed with more information than ever before. We should be thinking about how we accommodate their buying process rather than them fitting into our sales process. The mindset should be one of helping them buy versus selling them. The average customer today is visiting less than 2 dealerships to complete their purchase. Which is to say that when the customer visits your dealership, the likelihood that they are ready to buy is very strong. Secondly, does your finance manager conduct a customer interview? If so, why? In the considerable amount of customer research that we have done for various manufacturers, we have heard from customers that they don't understand why they are answering the same questions that they were asked by sales. They tell us that the turnover from the sales department to finance is very inefficient. Look for ways to transfer information from sales to finance in order to streamline the time to complete a purchase. Third, does your service department operate by appointment? Some successful stores run 2 shifts in service and operate on a first-come, first-served basis. Would this work for your dealership? Fourth, are your team members empowered to handle customer concerns without seeking management approval? There are many companies that allow team members to make decisions about customer service on the front line. More progressive dealerships allow team members a monthly budget to resolve customer concerns. Earlier we mentioned Ritz-Carlton. Ritz allows each team member, regardless of position, the ability to spend up to $2,000 to resolve guest concerns. The average cost to resolve guest concerns is only $89 per occurrence. They achieve this by tying the budget for guest relations to the overall profitability of the property, and then the Ritz employee is bonused on overall profits at year-end. Please feel free to contact Retentrix to discuss how this may work in your dealership. Finally, what are your non-negotiables as it relates to doing what's right for your customers? Have you communicated clear expectations about how your customers are supposed to be handled? The very best dealerships have identified a set of customer-focused values that are non-negotiable. After all, as the leader, your reputation in the community is at stake. Thank you for viewing our module on assessment item number 17. At work, we always do what's right for our customers. We hope that this may have generated a few ideas that would positively impact your dealership. If you would like any additional information relating to this topic, please contact us at support@retentrix.com.